Warm-up buzzer's about to ring. Welcome everybody. Game 2 of the Richmond tournament as the Mets take on the North Delta Sun Devils. The referee's pregame inspection was kind of thorough today. They made a couple kids go back to the locker rooms, get all the mouth guards, the butt pads, and the throat guards. So we're checking them out today. Sorry about the tripod in front of me, but look, if I line it up right there, it's like it disappears. All right. Here comes the puck drop for first period. Let's go. Drag on the faceoff falls right to Jedek as he tried to work it up the board. Sun Devils picked it into the zone. They go right to the net. Shot and off the side of the net. McMahon in the Tindy this morning as the goalies rotate through the games this weekend. Loose puck center ice. Bragg off to the races. He's got Given with him. Tries to center it to him. It's deflected into the far corner here. Jedek blue line over to Armstrong. He tries to sling it to the net. Bounce right back to him. Shoots again off the face of the goalie. Mets holding the zone well here. And Sun Devils bat it down the other way for a line change. Whoa. Puck almost mishandled by McMahon. That was weird. Pinballs back to Met zone here. Freeman tries to get control, and Hewitt's off to the races. Sun Devils ice that one, and we'll take it. Faceoff falls back to Lewis. He pumps it low for Larson. Couldn't quite get there. And Sun Devils are going to bring this back to center ice and dump. All the way around she goes. Sun Devils mishandled it. Falls to Lewis. As they pick his pocket here. Shot right in front. And McMahon with the first save here. That was kind of sneaky by the Sun Devils. Give them zero chances. Zero chance. Mets come away with the face-off here as they try to work it out of their own end. Stretch pass over, finds Simpson on the stretch here. Gains the line, got kind of banged up, lost control there. And Simpson got a touch on that one as Mets regain here. Pass a little off its mark there. Good forecheck pressure looking from the Mets. I like that. And Sun Devils kind of lost track of it there. Back to Rayner, center ice. Looking for Carlson, couldn't get it to him. Sun Devils put it deep. Cleared by the Mets, down to 17.5. First period, no score yet. Just only a couple shots. Sun Devils enter the zone. Scooped up by Bragg. There goes Bragg in the zone with Clark. Dropped it for Auntie Lynn. And he holds on control, but not for long as Sun Devils pick the pocket there. And Devils dump. Sun Devils, a shot in front, blocked by McMahon. Loose in front again, cleared out by the Mets. And this one's going all the way down as the referee falls. No icing as Clark comes with the forecheck pressure and Auntie Lynn. And falls to Bragg, shot blocked. As Mets get re-control here and dump it in the zone. Scooped up by Freeman. Over to Given. Tried to do a little move, lost the puck there. Kind of seems like everybody's still kind of waking up a little. Oh, good stick there by Armstrong. Falls to Given. Given to the net. Oh, he kind of outmaneuvered himself. Centering pass, nobody home. Picked up by Freeman. He shoots wide. Loose puck, batted by Armstrong, and Sun Devils goalie is able to cover that one up. Down to 15:50, first period, no score. Freeman on the faceoff wins it as Mets struggle to hold it, and it fell Devils' way as they head down the ice here and dump it deep. Devils gain control down low as they work it behind the net here. Shot, save, McMahon covers. Seems like short, sweet shifts right now from the Mets. I kind of like it. Keep them fresh. And looks like our goalie McMahon is having a little bit of a gear issue. As I mentioned, these refs were kind of checking out all the kids before they got on the ice. Which is probably a good thing. Here we go. Sun Devils went to the blue, chuck it down deep, weird bounce off the sidewall. This comes back to the blue for the Devils here. Back low. They're going to pull it across the top. He wants to shoot, can't get it. Centering pass. Kind of went around behind the net. Picked up by Hewitt. He flips it up to Jeddick, lost it. Right back to Jeddick though. And he dumps it in as Carlson and Larson skate down. Good stick by Larson there. Good pressure by Hewitt down low. And it's held in at the blue line by the Mets. Larson knocked him off his block here, gets control, centers it. Oh man, he had Carlson coming through the slot there and he couldn't get it to him. There come the Sun Devils back the other way. And it's going to be offside, Sun Devils.
Here we go, man!
Had their knees shaking as they came across the blue line. Puck comes to center ice, Sun Devils. Bad pass, Rayner scoops it up. Rayner pulls up, looking to get it to Simpson, couldn't get it there. Trying to win it back. Sun Devils able to get out of trouble down there as they re-enter the line. Good stick there. Loose puck picked up by Bragg. Bragg passes it, a little off its mark, but Rayner gets to it, puts it right back to Bragg. He's got a chance. Oh, they knocked away. Lewis shoots wide. Upper right corner he was looking for, but he was a little high on that. Another shot saved from Bragg. Got a lone Sun Devil trying to win the icing foot race, but he's unable to, and that's going to be icing Sun Devils. Down to 13:40, no score. Freeman on the face-off, goes into the corner, batted around by the Devils. Ooh, good stick there on Thielen. Clark gets it. Jeddick tries to stuff it, he does. He goes towards the net here. Picked up by the Devils. Let's regain as they had to clear the delayed offsides. Kind of a weird hit on Freeman there. Perrin behind his own net, works up the boards. Looking for Clark. Perrin goes back the other way. Picked up Clark center ice. Clark enters the zone with it. And stuffed him up there. A good hit there as Mets regains center ice. Centering pass from Devils, but it's in front, shot wide, and the net has come off the footing, so they're going to stop it.
Go, Delta!
They're both just staring at the puck over there.
I know.
One was my
You
kid.
get it. You get it. No,
One
you
was
get
my
it.
kid.
It happens.
Wake up.
It was the end of his shift. He was
Yeah,
tired.
yeah. All right. 12 and a half to go, first period, no score. Devils wrap around the net. Look to throw it up top, picked off by Armstrong. He hits Given in stride, gains the zone. Net, it went towards the net. And Sun Devils goalie played to the side, Giving in front, couldn't get the shot off. Oh, man. Giving seems to always be in the right place at the right time. We just got to get one of those to go in there. Battered away by Lewis there. Lewis in front. Chance couldn't hold that. Devils hold up the blue. Here comes a shot. Tipped. McMahon couldn't hold that one either. Rebounds far corner. Devils throw another one towards the net. Wide. Right. And we got a penalty here. And it's on the Mets. Looks like Lewis is headed to the box. Nope. Maybe. Who is it? It's Armstrong. It's Lewis. They both were waiting for the ref to tell them which one. They both kind of had a guilty look. So it looks like Lewis headed to the box for two. Mets' first penalty kill coming up. 11:29, first period, no score. First power play for the Devils. Devils go up top, barely hold it in, and throw it deep. And Devils slipped up here in the corners. Osman trying to give him some troubles here. Centering, shot block, Jeddick. Larson bangs it out of the zone, all the way down it goes. Devils from behind their own net here is Hewitt's. The Tasmanian Devils coming after them, giving them all kinds of problems. Devils gain the zone. Gonna wrap down low to the net, centering pass. Oh my goodness.
Away, Chad.
They had the opportunity, but McMahon able to cover it before anyone gets to stick to it. Takes us down. Just over a minute left on the penalty kill.
Here we go.
Cleared by the Mets. Simpson's turn to do the one-man wrecking ball. Here come the Devils. Oh, they fouled it up. It's offsides on the Devils.
Let's go, Mets. Send it. Just send it.
Wilkins clears the puck off the face-off as we come down to 10 minutes left, first period. Devils out of their own end. Good stick by Simpson. Ties him up. Bragg clears it. Bragg giving them trouble down there. Yes, the Devils really thinking about this. They give it right to Bragg. Bragg holding on. Ooh, took a huge hit for it. As you can tell, the Sun Devils are frustrated by the forecheck pressure, and I love it. Devils gain the line. Deeknu, block, cleared. Mets almost fell to Rayner up in mid ice. Good hit there from Braggs. He returns the favor. And that'll do it for the penalty on the Mets. Wilkins trying to stuff it along the boards here. Gonna knock it back the other way, looking for Rayner. Now Perrin's tied up with him. Devils come out with it behind the net here. Devils centering pass, wouldn't go. Freeman looking for it. Gets it up to Auntie Lynn, and he's, well, lost it at center ice there. Sun Devils tied up center ice. And there they gain the line. Sun Devils shoot, miss. Comes all the way back to the blue here. Clark tied him up. Loose puck falls to the Mets here. As Jeddick kind of pulls up and regroups. There you go. He's got Freeman on the run. Falls to Ante Linside. Pumps it down low to Freeman. Comes to Jeddick. Pumps it low again. Jeddick gonna hold it for the Mets. Jeddick holds it again. Auntie Lynn now puts it low. Clark stuffs it on the wall. Carlson got involved. Oh, off the stick of Clark. And then the Sun Devils got it. Here comes Jeddick. Gonna fire one. Tip though, goes wide into the far left corner. Sun Devils bang it to center ice, too far to reach. This comes back to Osman, but come down on 6.5 here. First period, still no score. Picked by the Devils down low. They got a man in front. Careful here, boys. Mets clear at center, and right back in go the Devils. Devils behind the net. Tried to sneak it around, and McMahon's going to cover this one up.
Go, Chance.
Devils win that face-off. Shot blocked. Looked like Carlson. He followed with a hit. Lewis worked it up the boards. Goes a little deep. That's going to be icing Mets.
Here we go, Mets!
Shot blocked. Looked like Bragg got a piece of that. So Devils ripped one off the face-off. Loose puck and slot cleared by Mets. And we got a penalty here as one of our players, I think it was Lewis, went to the ground. And it looks like Mets are getting the first power play. Number 7 for the Devils headed to the box. Charging maybe? Looked like he just kind of ran over when he didn't have the puck. So 5:45 in the period, first period here, no score. Mets first power play. Let's see if we can get one in. Mets win the face-off, comes back to the blue here. Freeman's going to fire it. Pad save. Jeddick gets the rebound. Puts it back to Freeman on top. Freeman over to Lewis. One time didn't quite connect all of it. Larson stirring it up down low. He comes away with it. Larson looking to go up top to Freeman. Freeman fires. Rebound to Jeddick. Back to Freeman. Pass a little off its mark. He's got to regroup. Back over to Jeddick, and he lost the puck. And here come the Sun Devils in a 2-on-1 now. Sun Devils shoot. Save McMahon. And they say they scored. And Sun Devils get a shorthanded goal as that rebound bounced off the back wall and came right back to the near post, and they just tapped it in there, barely. So Sun Devils go on the boards first here on our power play. Just a mishandled puck back in the backfield there. Some of these boys have got some speed, I noticed, on the Devils. Given, and then ends up over to Armstrong as he gains his own here. Flips it towards the net. And Mets still on a power play for another minute. Shot loose in front. Given gets it. Tried to put it down low. Bragg scoops it up. Backhands one. Loose in front. Given couldn't quite get the shot off, and the Sun Devils goalie able to hold on to that one. Just couldn't get all of it on it. Down to 49 seconds now on the power play. Perrin shoots it forward, hits Bragg, turns around, fires again wide. Armstrong looking to center. This comes back to Lewis. Back down to Armstrong. Armstrong and Bragg down low. Armstrong comes away with it. Lower left circle goes up top to Given. Armstrong and another player getting tied up down low. And here come the Sun Devils. They pick that pass. 8 seconds left on the power play. Let's get down low with it here. Simpson off the bench, looking to center one. Couldn't get it off though. No matter, Freeman gets it back. And this comes back to center ice. Mets just need to make some solid passes here and get some confidence going. Here we go, Simpson at center ice. He's going to gain the zone. Fires one, tip up into the netting. We'll get a stop with 3:14 to go, first period. Devils clears to the center ice. Lewis has to get back to make a play here. And Jeddick out of his own net. Excuse me, Freeman, not Jeddick. Freeman enters his line. Did a deke move, wraps behind the net with it, trying to set something up, and they took it away from him. Lewis tried to hold it, couldn't. Now they got to scramble. Sun Devils going to fire one here. Saved by McMahon. Rayner ups it to Freeman. Freeman dumps it. No, there was a defensive line change happening, so nobody on the blue line to hold it. Knocked deep by the Devils. We come down on 2 minutes left in the period. And pass off its mark. That's going to be, oh, it's tipped. No icing. Clark pinches it down low here. Devils centering pass, nobody home, and they all collide into the goalie here. McMahon lost his stick. Clark gains control far corner here. Gets it over to Ante Lynn. He's got one guy to beat here. Oh, and they picked his pocket. Dang it. Devils right back in. Tried to toe drag it, couldn't control it. Clark trying to move it out of the zone. Auntie Lynn gets a piece of it as the Devils try to enter the zone here. Pops loose. Osman trying to settle it to get it out. Took a hit for it, but Mets get it out under the final minute now. 45 seconds to go, first period. Mets down by 1. Here comes a lone Devil again. Picked the pass off the Mets. Pulls up circle, throws it towards the net. Save. Auntie Lynn clears. 20 seconds to go, but that's too much. It's going to be icy.
I have another one. Let's go, Mets!
Devils off the rip, right to the net, score. That was really weird. Devils take a 2-0 lead over the Mets, first period. 17 seconds on the clock. Pinball hockey here off the face-off. Devils gain control on their own end. Back to center ice. And that'll do it for the first period. Devils on top, 2-0. A lot of hockey left. Okay. I feel like the Mets are still kind of waking up a little bit. All right, here comes the start of the second period.
Let's go, man!
Another 20 minutes. Let's go. Face-off falls to the Devils here. Devils stretch pass too far. It's going to be, Mets stretch pass too far. It's going to be icing on the Mets. Devils keep it in the zone here off the face-off. Puck falls deep behind the net here. Fell up on the netting. Oh, gosh. Sun Devils almost got another one in there as McMahon slides over and makes the save. The puck was caught on the netting, and everyone's like hungry hippo in it. And then it popped right in front. And Sun Devils got a stick on it. Mets clear. It's going to be icing, though. Sun Devils shot, hits McMahon loose in front, and they score. They pick up the rebound. Sun Devils get another one, 3-0. There goes Perrin off the rip. Gonna try to pull one up, fires one high over the crossbar. More shots for sure here, Mets. Big hit by Perrin, mid-ice. And this falls to Jeddick as he comes out of his own end here. Oh, his pass is picked. Yeah, that was kind of dangerous. This one falls to Rayner. Rayner's pulled up. Nice little pass over to Jedek. He tries to go between the legs. Didn't work. Simpson puts a touch on it low. Rayner getting there a little late. Falls out to Carlson. And here comes the Sun Devils back the other way. Sun Devils deflected pass falls to Rayner. Taps it ahead for Auntie Lynn, who gets it into the zone, but he was falling as he hit it. Devils right back in. Devils come up top. Osman in the corner, falls to Clark, then it falls to Bragg. He throws it ahead. He took a big hit here. He's looking for Auntie Lynn. Couldn't quite get it there. This one comes all the way back on the Mets. Line change for the Devils, so good time for the Mets to move. Here comes Bragg up to Clark. Clark entering the zone. Down deep they go. Auntie Lynn able to make a pick here. He's going to pull up top. Need a shot, boys. Bragg out to Osborne. Throws it to Clark. Tip. Save Devils. And Devils tried to clear Bragg. Batted it down. And Devils able to clear here. Devils deke move to the net. Backhand shot. Save McMahon. Deflected pass there from Osman. The Devils keep it in the zone here. And icing Mets as they were just kind of scrambling to get a line change done.
They immediately go to their position.
Ooh, big hit on Armstrong there. He gets it to Freeman now. He's off to the races. Sun Devils tried to clear. Perrin holds it, shoots. It's a high puck to the goalie, and he holds on to it. More of that. Mets come away with the face-off. Armstrong centers it for Given. Couldn't get the shot off. Armstrong still in control behind the net. With the center again. Devils were able to block that one. Sun Devils from center ice. Bad pass. Comes back to Mets. Armstrong re-enters the zone. And a big hit on Freeman, and he wasn't even looking. And that's going to be a penalty on the Devils for that hit. And that was a head hit, so Mets coach is trying to get the kid ejected, but I don't think he is. So 2 minutes go up on the scoreboard. So Mets go on a power play for two here at 15:22 to go. Second period, 3-0 Sun Devils. Sun Devils finds loose puck. They move it to center ice. Good defensive play. Lewis, he's got to get back because there's another one barreling down on him. Another bad pass. Sun Devils re-enter the zone. Sun Devils holding control here. Sun Devils back into the zone. Centering pass goes all the way through the crease, far side. Back to center ice, and the Devils look like they're on a power play when we're on a power play. So, oh, Larson lighting him up over there, and Mets gain control in the zone now. Shot from Lewis knocks a stick out of a player's hand. Jedik, top circle, out to Freeman. Gonna fire one, low burner, didn't go, tipped, and cleared by the Devils. And passes off its mark. Devils kicked it back out here. Freeman trying to re-enter. Down to 25 seconds left on this power play, and the Devils clear it again. And a dangerous shot there from the Devils. McMahon keeps that one out. This does not look like a power play. Cleared again by Devils. 2-1, and the penalty is over on the Devils. Back to 5-on-5 here. Cleared by Lewis, so he's going to ice it to get a line change. Devils win the faceoff to go up top here. Pump it back low. Around the horn it goes. Osman fighting for it here. Still fighting along the boards. Pops loose. Finds Parent. He's got a minute to think. Stretches it out. Tip, no icing. Armstrong's there. Went off his skate as he crashed in on the player. Devils able to hold control of it there. Aaron picked that pass. Ooh, big hit by Armstrong, center ice. Bragg dumps it to Given. Oh, his poke checked away there by the Devils. And we got a penalty on the Mets coming up. And McMahon covers it. That'll kill it. Looks like Armstrong's headed to the box for 2. Penalties not in our favor today. Oh, sorry, it wasn't Armstrong. It's Given, I think. Yep. So Given goes to the box. Seattle goes on the penalty kill here. 12:03 left in second period. I mean, a shorthanded goal would send a message. What better time than now? Devils. Shot from the side, loose, tip, score. Devils up 4-0 here. Halfway through the second. And Mets scratching their heads. Devils come away with the face-off. Pump it ahead. Yeah, the Mets are just not in sync right now. They're not reading each other right. Mets hold the zone here. Simpson's going to chase far corner. Couldn't get there. Went for the hit. Kind of missed it. Carlson putting pressure down low. Falls back to Wilkins and he pumps it around the other side. Finds Simpson. It's a down low. For Rayner. Rayner goes all the way up top for Lewis for a shot. Deflected into the corner. Sun Devils clear it to center ice. It's a foot race. It's a 2-on-1 versus Wilkins. Save McMahon. Rebound. Not quite cleared by the Mets. Sun Devils shot off the skate of Wilkins. Devils still holding it here. And these guys, the Mets look tired. They are just not getting to the puck. Ref's got his arm up. We got another penalty coming. And it's on the Mets. So just when one penalty ended, another one started. Simpson's going to the penalty box. Must have been a slash or something. .10:17 to go, second period. Down by 4. And back onto the penalty kill we go. Still a lot of time left. They can turn it around. Clark on the face-off, ties him up. Devils get control. In there? I guess so. Devils shot, glove save McMahon. Hit the button on the wall. Heater button. Thank you. Devils holding the zone here. Tried to shoot. There's a guy up front, and the man kind of sprawled out early. Devils hold control. Ante Lynn putting pressure and picked up by Jett. It goes off the back of Sun Devil and didn't quite clear. We got another penalty, or high stick, looks like. Down to 107 on the penalty kill here. And here comes a new lineup out for the Mets. Sun Devils throw deep. 9 minutes left to go, second period. Scrum in the corner here. Sun Devils come away with it. 40 seconds left on the penalty kill. Sun Devils going to fire one high over the top and into the netting. Devils win the face-off. Devils go to the slot. And it's loose. Mets keep it out for now. We got another penalty here. And it's on the Devils. Technical? Well, we'll take it. There was 12 seconds left on our penalty kill, so after those 12 seconds, the Mets will be on a power play as we're 4-on-4 for the next 12 seconds. Although our power play has not been good at all. Devils work its back to center ice. They wrap the net with it. Good defensive play there by Perrin. Falls to give it, and we got a man back. Freeman off the bench. Freeman, shot tipped wide. Armstrong fires another one. Wouldn't go short side. It's a power play for the Mets now. Oh man, centering pass. Freeman couldn't get a piece of it, and here comes the lone Devil. Somehow makes a pass all the way to the other side. Shot, save McMahon. And Mets regain here. Armstrong over the line, dumps it. Down to a minute on the power play. Good hustle. Given has it behind the net. And falls to Jeddick. He lost it. It comes out of the zone. They got to regroup here. Jeddick's pass right to the Devils. And we got another penalty.
You stepped on him.
Armstrong into the box. There goes the power play.
Yeah. 10-minute misconduct. He stepped on him.
So 2 minutes up on Armstrong. So we'll have 4-on-4 here for 48 seconds. It's getting a little loosey-goosey out there. Just over 7 minutes left in the second period, and we'll have a nice clean for 15 minutes. That's when I go into the lobby and warm my toes up. Jeddick got the loose puck, flipped it over to Lewis. And Lewis stretches it out, picked off by the Devils, and right back in they go. Jeddick behind his own net again. Stretches out for Rayner. Rayner's over the line and in, got Freeman with him. And we gave it to the Devils. Big pass, Freeman. Somebody please score. Jeddick comes in, holds it. Tries to dangle and he's slashed, no call. Here come Devils, and they're gonna have, oh, thank goodness they missed pass it to each other. So we're on a penalty kill now for a minute. And Mets able to clear that to center ice. Devils shot, save McMahon. Cleared by Perrin. It's spinning like a top. Good picked up by the Devils. They wrap their own net. Good pressure here from Larson. And Bragg almost able to read that pass play, but Devils able to escape and gain the zone here. Devils to the net, shot deflected wide into the corner. Devils try to wrap around with it, and McMahon's able to cover that with his glove. 15 more seconds on the penalty kill, and we'll be back to 5-on-5 hockey. 5.5 left to go, second period. Mets down by 4. Rough one. Larson picks up the puck off the face-off, marches ahead with it. Lost it to a Devil, but 3-2-1, and that should do it for the penalty, and that'll be icing on the Devils. So back to 5-on-5 here. Puck goes down deep. Ante Lim went to his knees. Got tangled up. Osman shoots it towards the net. Bouncing puck played by the goalie. Little scrum along the boards here. Pops loose. Clark onto Lynn. Clark. One move, two move to the net. Clark almost dangled it to the goal, but we got another penalty. And it's going to be hooking. They were hooking Clark as he was going to the net. Draws a penalty here. So back on our power play. Now's the time for a goal.
That line was just handling their business right there. They're the ones who drew the penalty. Now they're over there sitting on the bench. Getting yelled at.
There's the minutes on the clock. 2-minute power play for the Mets. Falls back to Jedek here at the blue. As he pulls up and he's going to fire one. Hits his own player. Loose in front. Score. Larson gets it in. The Mets have broke the ice on the goose egg up there. One to 4 now. Down by 3. 4.5 left to go. Second period and a whole nother period after that. So some life. Finally. Sun Devils march ahead right off the rip. And McMahon sprawls out and holds on to that one. Sun Devils control it off the face-off here up top. Good stick there from Given and knocks it out of the zone on him. Simpson, forecheck pressure here. Stretch pass, falls to Lewis. He knocks it ahead. It's a delayed offside on the Mets. They clear. Devils back to the neutral zone and in. Devils behind the net. They dump it back the other way and then once again pump it back. Excuse me. Devils fire one. Save McMahon. Rebound comes out to the blue. He tries to fire one. And it did like a changeup roll through the crease and out. Devils save McMahon. Just off the tippy toe with that one. Broken stick on the shot from the Devils. And this one falls to Simpson. Oh, he was looking for Given, but he lost his stick, so he wouldn't have done much with it anyways. That's going to be icing on the Mets. Down to 3:10 here left in the second period. Another goal in this period would be fantastic. Devils centering pass picked off by Rayner. And it comes to center ice, but Devils hold control here. Rolling puck by the Devils re-enters the zone. Larson pokes that one around. Tries to go up and out, and he gets it out. And Larson charging through there. And we got a penalty here as Hewitt took an elbow to the head there. And Devils head to the box here. Just 2:24 left in the period, so that's going to give the Mets a power play for the remainder of this period. They gave him a double minor, 4 minutes. So power play out of the period and into the third to start. Jeddick over to Bragg. Gets tied up here. And cleared by the Devils. It's a foot race. Oh, no. And the lone Devil shoots, gets his own rebound, and scores on our power play. A shorthanded goal by the Devils, and I'm starting to think the power play has got something going on here. Here come the Devils again. I better be careful. Picked by Jeddick. And lost it away. It comes to Lewis. Lewis dumps it. Devils clear it. Jeddick back to handle. And his pass is picked. And they almost scored on him. They read his pass the whole way. That kid grabbed it out of the air with his hand. And Devils giving us all kinds of trouble. Down to 1:15 here left in the period. We're on a power play, believe it or not. And this one rolls right to the Devils goalie. He holds on. That's on the face-off. Auntie Lynn working towards the net. It goes low. Clark chases. Clark couldn't quite get a stick on Auntie Lynn. Auntie Lynn trying to hold in the wall. Falls to Osman at the blue. He pumps it back to Auntie. Auntie centering pass. Block. Auntie behind the net. Holds on to it. Pulls up top for a shot. Osborne over to Clark. He fires one. It's off the foot. And another shot goes in the netting with 38 seconds left in the period. Nets, loose puck, cleared by the Devils to center ice. 30 seconds to go here. Perrin wrapping all the way back with it. And It was tipped, no icing. Carlson gets there. Cleared by the Devils. 15 seconds to go in the period here. And here comes Hanti Lin into the zone here. And he's tripped. And that's going to do it for the period. Mets remain down by 4. Third period coming up in 15 minutes. So I'm going to mute you guys, and we'll see you then. the back. I barely got back in time. Another pick pass by the Devils on the right to the net. Save McMahon. Sorry, I had to scramble back to the hotel to get a extra battery pack, and I just got back. So Mets still on the power play here as we start the third period. Only 1 minute left on the power play. Mets re-enter the zone here. Freeman crosses over on the blue to Lewis. Lewis fires one. Bounced off the face of the goalie. Devils tried to clear. Second attempt makes it. 30 seconds left on the power play. Freeman re-enters, shoots, scores. Freeman, the team captain, one end to the other. He shoots, he scores. Mets get one back, 2-5 now. Good way to start the third period. Let's keep it up. 3 more, Mets. Perrin going back to his own area. Loose puck picked up by Carlson. And then thrown again by the Devils. Perrin again over to Osman. And then into the hands of the Devils. Perrin gets another chance here. Ante Lynn gets it deep. And the chase is on. Ante Lynn, good hip check. As him and Clark go to work. Clark comes away with it. Clark out to Perrin. He shoots. Tipped. Oh, what a shot by Perrin. They go to the other side here. Devils just clear. Osborne throws it back in. Mets regroup. Good shift there. Here come the Devils back to center ice. Hewitt slowed him for a minute. Bragg deking his way out of the zone here, and he's off to the races. Larson in support. Devils back the other way here. Centering pass picked up by Bragg. He's got 2 Devils in front of him. He dumps it deep for a line change here. Jeddick tried to hold, slipped past him. Wilkins up the line looking for Hewitt. He gets a stick to it. It goes into the zone here. All right, back out. Devils on net. McMahon plays it to the side. Rolling puck. Freeman gets it. He's headed to the net, getting hacked at. Oh, he had a guy coming down the crease. Larson couldn't make a play on it, though. Mets hold the zone down deep. Up top to Jeddick. He had to settle the puck, bouncing pass. Oh, Simpson coming off the bench, couldn't handle it. Into the corner. So he wins it back. Batted away by the Devils. It's going to be icing.
Here we go, Mets! Out of way, boys!
Down to 15:55 to go. Down by 3.
Yeah, totally.
Face off. Comes back to the blue. Perrin couldn't quite hold it. It gets out. Say Devils regroup their own end, work it back to center ice. It goes all the way deep here. Good defensive play by Perrin, tied him up down low. Devils back to the blue, shot. Pad save McMahon. Perrin up the boards. Batted right back in. It's on net. McMahon plays it to the side. Cleared by the Mets. This might be too much. Nope. Icing waved off. Given gets there. Given tried to center it, went off the foot of the Devils player. And then eventually cleared. And that's going to be icing on the Sun Devils as Wilkins touches that one up. Devils come away with it off the face-off here. Gets stick by Wilkins to slow him up. The Devils able to work it all the way down here. And loose puck comes to Rayner. He throws it ahead looking for Simpson. He's only got one guy with him here. And it's going to be icing as it's too far out of touch. .28 to go in this one. Mets still down by 3. Shot wide from the Devils' blue. And McMahon holds on to that one. Clark gets it out the face-off. He's going to go, chucks it ahead and runs for it. Clark gets there first. Clark holds it on the wall, behind the net with it. Looking to center it. Oh, he couldn't get it to Bragg. It's out front. Here come the Devils back the other way. Osman picked off that pass that was coming into the center here as he runs it ahead. Auntie Lynn holds it down the corner. Devils picked it away and then moved it out of the zone. Puck comes all the way back and Jedek scoops it up behind his own net here. Rattles around the cage. Weird bounce. Pops out in front of a Devil. Sun Devil shot. Pad save McMahon. That was kind of slippery. And this one batted out of play by the Mets. So we'll get a stop. Mets win the face-off. Couldn't quite get it out. Back low it goes. Centering pass. Nobody home. Picked up by Freeman. Freeman off to the races. There's one guy. Pocket pick. Larson gets the scraps here. Keeps it moving forward. Mets hold it. But not for long. Batted out quickly by the Devils. Hewitt gets a stick on it, keeps it moving forward for the Mets here. He tries to win it back, cleared to center ice by the Devils though. No icing. Coming down on 12 minutes left in the game. Mets need a few more goals here. There goes Jeddick over the red line. He's going to dump it. Jeddick got time. Oh, lost it as he's hit from behind, and this one comes all the way back to the Mets end of things here as they regroup. Perrin gave it right to the Devils, and they go to the net. Shot, save, McMahon. Wow. I can't. We've done that like 5 or 6 times today, and we have a penalty. Interference call. And it looks to be on the Devils. It is. Mets power play unit coming back out. Mets control the face-off. Shot. Blocked by the goalie on the corner. Picked up by Rayner. Pulls up circle. Looking to go top, and the pass comes out of the zone. It's a delayed offside. And cleared by the Devils. Minute and a half on the power play. Left to go. Steph's going to carry this up. Freeman going to the net. Freeman tried to center past Pick. Devils work it back to center ice here. Freeman's going to try it again. Freeman back in, over to Rayner. Rayner, deep move, shoots. Loose in front, nobody could get it. And it's batted out by the Devils. We come down on a minute here on the power play. Mets out of their own end. Jeddick up to Larson, enters the zone here. And Devils clears again, 30 seconds left on the power play. Armstrong taps it in, and it's right back out by the Devils. 15 seconds left, and another missed pass that goes to the Devils. And they go to the net. Five seconds on the power play. 2-1, and that's penalties over, back to 5-on-5 here. Stretch pass to Armstrong. Devils down low with it here, controlling it. Devils shot. McMahon couldn't glove it, rebound. There's another shot off the side of the goal. Coming down on 8.5 left to go in the game. This deflection pops to Larson, and he's going to carry through mid-ice here and dump it. It's on net, batted to the side. Givens got a chance for a shot. He shoots near side, wouldn't go. Gets his own rebound. And Devils work it back to center ice. Devils headed to the net. And save McMahon. Here comes Bragg. past Auntie Lynn. Auntie Lynn goes in. Going to the net. Auntie Lynn centers it loose. And Devils goalie able to hold on to that one. 8 minutes left to go. This one rattled around the cage. Nets tried to pinch, wouldn't hold. And Devils get past Wilkins to the net. And they blew the whistle even though goalie didn't have it. But they lost sight of it. So we'll get a stop here. Devils shot from the blue, tip to the left here. Devils hold the blue here. It's kind of pinball hockey centering pass. Batted away by Lewis, but not enough to clear. Wilkins bats it around the boards here. Held in by the Devils. Clark pinches against the wall, they knock it loose. Wilkins around to Auntie Lynn. His pass didn't clear, so I don't know what's going on here. Wilkins. And it's behind our net, finally cleared by the Mets. And it's going to be icing. Down to 6.5 to go here. Still down by 3. The 4-0 deficit may have been too much to come back from. This puck hit Rayner in the head and it went out of play. As he was spinning around looking for it. This puck comes right to net. They try to stuff it. McMahon keeps that one out, and it comes to center ice here. Coming down on 6 minutes. I don't even know who we're passing to most of the time. There we go. Carlson, center ice, dumps it. It's on net. Devils goalie puts a stick to it. Carlson winning for the hit down low. Simpson batted it right back in, but the late offsides made him clear. Simpson over to Jeddick. Jeddick gains the line. He's going to fire one, and the goalie holds on to that one. .5:23 to go in the game. 5-2 Devils on top. This falls to Larson in the corner now. He's trying to get control behind the net. Devils keep picking him. Freeman keeps it in the zone here. Puts it down low, looking for Larson. Devils clear to center ice. Wilkins behind his own net. Outlet pass. Freeman to Larson. Over the line. Here we go. Let's get a shot. It's wide. Hewitt couldn't get the rebound. But ties him up on the wall. Shot saved Devils. Like Freeman got a quick little shot off there. And Devils back the other way. Stretch pass for Armstrong. Gets a stick to it. Won't be icing. He gets there first. Looking for help. Shot loose in front. And another shot as Bragg came across the crease trying to take a whack at it, but he's knocked off his block in the process. Coming down on the final 3 minutes. We got a delayed penalty coming up on the Mets. Penalties, 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 boys. Looks to be Bragg headed to the box here. And he's the one that took the hit, so I'm confused on that one. Somehow that's a penalty on us, so must have been something else I missed. 2-minute penalty kill coming up for the Mets with 3 minutes left to go. Devils down low. Try to wrap it and stuff it. McMahon holds up the wall. Devils control. Centering pass off of Lewis. Skate pops it out of the zone on the Devils here. Onto Lynn, try to pick a pocket. Almost got one. Devils gain the line. Devils to the net. Shot, save McMahon. Devils come back to the Blues. They control here on their power play. Another minute and a half left on the penalty kill. Devils up top. Comes a shot. Too many bodies. Devils come up top again here. Set things up. Another shot. Rebound popped out front. And Rayner knocks it out to center ice. Carlson scrambling to get it. Carlson giving them some pressure down here. Devils to the net, and McMahon holds on to that one. Minute 45 left in this one. Devils got 30 more seconds on their power play here. Give a shot from up top. Glove save, McMahon. Shot off the rip there from the Devils, wide. Down low it goes, Devils still in control. 10 seconds left on the penalty kill, and I'll leave us about a minute left to go with 5-on-5. Hewitt trying to knock it loose, and penalty's over, back to 5-on-5. Rebound out front, and batted away, Bragg. Dodges a hit. These Devils hold the zone. 50 seconds left. Hewitt. Devils right to the net. Shot. Save McMahon. .30 seconds, Devils re-enter. .15 seconds. Yeah, here come the Devils. 7, 5, 4. Shot, rebound, score. With 2.4 seconds on the clock, we give them another one, and that's not good for the goal differential for the tournament. You want to keep the spread close, boys. And so this will wrap this one up. Mets are going to fall 6-2 on this one. First period got away from us bad. Stay on for the awards this time. I always forget they do a game puck for a player on each team. looks like Carlson gets the game puck for this one. And that'll do it. We'll see you tonight for game 3. I think it's around 8 o'clock or something. We'll see you then.